I'm going to show you this upper chest point, which is a lung acupressure point for relieving and getting a handle on trauma, stress, and anxiety. So many people are experiencing this, and they can help themselves, and you can press this point on them also. I'm going to show you how to press it on yourself, and I hope that you will feel for this point right now. The point is, if you take your fingers and cross your hands like this, feel for the upper outer part of your chest and rub. And what I want you to feel for is a tightness or a soreness. Now, this is how I get the point. I go from my armpit crease, I go up and in, and this curve just takes me to the acupressure point. Same thing on this side. It just takes me to the point. This point is exactly, you've got a collarbone, which starts here, and it goes, feel the bone. It goes upward. And as it goes upward to the outer part of your chest, 3 finger widths would be this exact point. So cross your hands like this, rub. You have to feel for it to begin with. Once you find either the soreness or you find, oh, that's a tight spot, then you hold it with a firm pressure. You apply the pressure gradually. Otherwise, it's just going to hurt bad. You want it to hurt good. And what this point does is it enables you to get deeper breaths. It's the first point on the lung meridian. And it is fantastic. Now I'm noticing that as I'm doing this, that this hand that's closest to my chest, I've got the heel of my hand going right onto my breastbone. That's an area that gets pressed when you get a really good hug. I'll call it hugupressure, not acupressure. Well, I call it acupressure too, when you get the points. And there are points here so that you are getting points when you're doing this on your breastbone that will help to calm and soothe and relax you. These 3 points, this one right here, this one, and the points that are right on the center that you're getting with the heel of your hand, are all emotional balancing points. I wanted to do this this clip on this specific point because so many people are not just under stress. I mean, everybody's under stress, but so many people are either traumatized. And it's not just like an accident, like a car accident, but which will traumatize you, or a relationship, like a divorce or somebody who's being abusive. But now there is so much gun violence, and there is so many incidences of natural disasters like hurricanes and fires and floods, and people are losing their homes and their loved ones. This is a really good go-to point to hold. So how long do you hold it? For 2 to 3 minutes. And I would suggest doing it at least 2 or 3 times a day. You can't overdo this if you did it 3 or 4 or 5 times a day. And yes, you can use one hand and hold one point and still be on the phone or still be driving your car. Just watch where you're going. I like to kid around a little bit. So yes, you can do one point at a time. If you have both hands, I like to hold them both at the same time, taking long, slow, even deep breaths for 2 to 3 minutes. This will help to relax you. It will help to make you feel better, to counteract Actually, these are very good points if you know somebody who is grieving or who needs to grieve or let go. These points are called the points for letting go. So I hope that you will use them actually for the rest of your life. That's what's so amazing about acupressure. In the description down below this video, I've left you a link to a very good article which will give you more information about another point and information about how acupressure can be used for emotional healing. I've been doing this for over this. Been teaching acupressure for now over 50 years. And I think you can tell that I love to do this because it helps so many people. Um, and I hope that you'll be interested in learning more. If you're interested, I do teach online trainings and classes so that you can learn acupressure at home and at your convenience whenever you want. You just turn on the video that I'll be sending you if you want to take one of my acupressure courses. So my website is acupressure.com, and people are surprised. It's like, you got acupressure? Yeah, I did. I'm really lucky. I'm really blessed. And you spell acupressure with one C, ACU, and then the word pressure.com. And you will be amazed how much information is right there on the site. And one of the pages is this link that I just left you. So check it out. And I send you blessings and hope that you will do this as a practice. Rub to feel for the tension or the soreness. Once you find it, apply the pressure gradually. Take long, slow, even deep breaths. I like to close my eyes if I can. If I'm in a situation where I can close my eyes and breathe into the pressure, slow, long, deep breaths so that you can discover the benefits.